Right, so we're going to have a look at the opening riff of Desperado. It's played on a piano, but I've done some tabs so it sounds pretty exact on guitar. So I'm going to demonstrate it to you first. It goes like this. So it's a nice little riff to learn. It's using a lot of the open chords as well. There's one tricky little chord in there, but I'm going to jump straight to the music. Here we go. So we're just going to start with the very first shape, and you can see there we've got this third fret on the top string on the thick string. So you got that third fret there, and then you got these two open notes which are the second and third string. So it should sound like this. I'll just show you up close. So you got your thumb there, you got these two fingers, so that's the second and third string, and you pinch it. Okay, so if you notice I'm using my second finger here because I'm going to use my third finger to be hammering on this second string there, and you see it's on the same fret. So let's just get the first chord and that'll set you up for this. So you play the first chord again and then you play 3-0. So here again. Now on the piano it sustains the notes, so I don't want you to go like this and take your fingers off. I want you to keep this down. So it might take a little bit of practice. So you can see that's sustaining the note. So the first little bit. Okay, so the second bit is here. And if you notice it looks exactly the same as this bit, but there's a slight difference with the open strings here. So you can see that's the first and second string, and this sounds like this. So putting them together. And then there's one last little note there, which is on the third string as a 0. So you got. Show you what that looks like. So I'm using this third finger to do that. It's virtually a G chord there, but I don't need them all on. I'm just starting with my second finger there. I'm picking the third string at the end there. Okay, just have a little practice of that. You might want to pause it and just work on it, rewind it if you need to. Okay, so here's a little tricky bit here. Before we do the tricky bit, I want you to just play the third fret on the 5th string and the 0 on the 4th string, so that should sound, so it sounds kind of dissonant. You see there, I've got this finger on the 5th string, 3rd fret, and I'm plucking the 5th and the 4th string, and what's going to happen is I'm going to hammer on the 4th string there on the 2nd fret while that's still down. So see that? So I'm plucking the 4th and 5th. I'll show you what that looks like. So you can see the 3rd fret's down and we do this hammer to the 2. So that 0 turns to a 2nd fret. So that's it. And keep that shape down once you've done that, because you can play the next 2 notes while that's down by playing the 0 on the 3rd string and then the 2nd fret on the 4th string. Your finger's already on it from here, so that should sound like, which is this. Okay, so now we're faced with this chord, which is a C minor chord. So it's probably not a popular voicing of playing it, so you might never have come across it. So I'm just going to talk you through this. So you can see on the 5th string you got the 3rd fret, the 4th string you got the 1st fret, 3rd string you got the 2nd fret there. So I'm just going to start here on the 4th string with the 1st fret, and then the 2nd finger goes just below it on the 2nd fret, and then this 3rd finger comes up to here where the C, the root of the C is, and I just want you to pluck them 3 strings together like that. So you got that before. And from here, I need you to release that finger, this second finger, and pluck the third string, sorry. So you got. So I'm releasing from this C minor shape, I'm releasing that second finger. So I know before you might have done this with them two fingers and then you got to jump to that. So it might be an idea to do that, like imagining you got a C, take your first finger off and do this hammer on with these two fingers. So watch. So you can see now you can get to that shape easy. Okay, I will show you that last note there, so you can see you're releasing that second fret on the third string. So here sounds like. That's probably the trickiest part of here. Now the next bit, if I showed you the intro, the very first thing we looked at here, and I show you the start of the third line, you'll notice it's virtually the same, but you got this little pickup note here, and it sounds like this. So the strong beat is on this chord here, so it's like da 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 da. So this is a what you call a little pickup note, so it starts just before the strong beat. So it's, and then the next part, you notice here, it's a 0 on the 6th string and 2 zeros there on the 1st and 2nd string. So, and then you play a 3 and a 0. So I'm going to just piece that together. So you got. So it's nice to play this song quite. I know I hit it aggressively there, but it doesn't suit that. You got to hit this nice and gentle. So we're faced with this chord next. We're near to the end of it. So put your first finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. I'll show you there. So there. So just place one finger there, and then I want you to pluck the 4 middle strings. So start from the 5th string. See all them 4, and you can use your fingers here. So thumb there, these 3 fingers here, and just pinch them nice and gentle. And then on the 3rd string, I'm going to keep this down. On the 3rd string, I go 2 0. So. I'll show you what that looks like on the chart. So I'm leaving this chord hanging over when I do this 2 0. So, and the very last chord is the 2nd fret on the 3rd string and the open 4th string. So I'll play you that together, and I'll show you that up front. So. Again. Okay, I'm going to put the whole piece on now, play it while you watch it, and then I'll show you up front again. So here, so you can see it. Let's read it. Okay, so I'm going to do another little video which goes through the song, the chords, so you'll have a nice little intro to play, and then you can go into singing it. The chords are pretty straightforward, so stick around for that video. Thank you.